Hello, and welcome to Two Guys, One Movie. My name is Emmanuel.
Now I'm Andre, and this week we're doing a review of Project X. 3 high school students are in a search of throwing what might be the biggest party of all time. But uh-oh, things go crazy. Our review right now.
Tonight's about the girls we never had a shot at. Tonight's about changing the game.
Just big enough to be cool.
Game changer.
Hello?
Thomas?
Dad, hey.
Well, we just wanted to call one last time. Make sure you were set for the night.
Yep, all good.
Project X. Wow, quite an experience, for me at least.
Yeah, I don't even know what... It's a weird movie to review. It's another one of those found footage films, and
Yes.
all it is just an hour-and-a-half long party.
Yes, that's basically it. These 3 high school kids, the normal, invisible guys that nobody
Pretty much
notices.
generic
yeah,
movie,
like,
high school students.
like every other high school movie, and they decided to throw the biggest party ever, and they decided to record everything, and
Call it the Project X.
call it Project X, which was the name of the movie. And so they decided to record this, and they're trying to make this epic party happen, and then it finally does, and it just goes insane.
Yep, things just go crazy. See, I don't know, it's the type of one I really hate it at first. All it is for like the first 45 minutes or so, or even longer, is just kids partying, and that's all it is, and you don't care for it.
First part they're just trying to make it happen.
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
first half hour about. And then things start happening, and others have called it this, and I will agree with them. It's basically a really, really long music video.
Pretty much, you can call it. The soundtrack is pretty good.
Yeah.
The music they do use in these parties is pretty
awesome,
cool.
man.
It depends on your taste.
A bunch of dancing chicks and guys and
Yeah.
everything. Basically the whole movie, like once the party starts, you're like, whoa, this is crazy, so many people. And then like when you think it can't get any crazier, you're just like, oh my gosh, that just happened, and then it happens again, and then you're just, whoa!
Yeah, without revealing anything, something just completely insane goes down in the end. That's the only reason. That's the only reason I like the movie. If not
Like,
for the last act of the film,
if
wouldn't
not for the last
2
15
or
minutes, the film would be terrible. But it's just how crazy things get, and always we have in these high school movies like American Pie or other movies where people do wrong things, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Crazy stuff happens, but no one gets in trouble really, and that's what I kind of like, that crazy stuff happened and it was bad. What happened?
Yeah, what happens here? It's like, I don't know, it's like Cloverfield all of a sudden.
Yeah, it goes from just recording some people dancing to
Just mind-blowing insanity and chaos. And that's the only reason I...
redeemable quality.
Yeah, that's the only redeemable quality of the film. That's the only reason why I like the movie. If not for that, I was just... There were times where I just wanted to come out of the theater. All it is just kids dancing, and I didn't care for any of it.
But, as a wise man once said, it was a very enjoyable movie.
Yeah.
I found myself liking it more and more as it progressed because of the crazy stuff that was happening. I was just like, no way! They didn't really do that. But it doesn't make the movie good. Like, it's a hard movie to review because, like, I enjoyed it. I would recommend to go see it. But is it a good movie?
Not really.
Not really.
If you're looking for any, like, plot or characters, there's nothing there.
It's fun, but not good. Does that make sense? I don't know.
They tried to throw in like a romantic, a love interest sort of a
connection thing, and
yeah, in the end, and after all that happens, you don't care about any of that.
Yeah.
I guess just because of the ending, I had a good time with this film.
I had a good time throughout. Like, I thought it was pretty interesting, and there were some funny parts. But I mean, super cliche ridden. There's cliches everywhere, like in every other high school movie, and
in some ways, it's actually kind of a revolutionary movie. I haven't seen anything like this ever. It's just like, again, in the end, just insanity out of nowhere. Something that you don't expect. I mean, you do expect something to go downhill
because you've seen the trailers.
Yeah.
But what happens? It's like,
it's crazy. Just for that, I would recommend this movie.
If you could put two movies together that you would say make this movie, what movie would it be?
I don't know. It's like part Chronicle, part Cloverfield, part I don't know.
American Pie.
American Pie, one of those high school.
So if you mix all those three movies, that's Project X, but different.
Yeah. It's a first-time director. I'm not sure what his name is, but
it's a hard name to pronounce.
Yeah, he ended up doing a good job.
What's interesting was I read about the movie is that most of the cast actually was shooting from cell phones and like Blackberries, flip video devices, which is pretty interesting. A new way of doing things.
Yeah, the whole found footage thing was done pretty well, I'd say.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, this is something I would really enjoy if I was like 13, 15. I think that's the crowd it's aiming for.
Yeah.
Right now, it was really hard to enjoy at first. Again, the ending is what saved this movie. The only thing. Other than that, it's
just watch the end. Don't walk out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say I want to give it a higher grade than it deserves because it was enjoyable. So I say 6 out of 10.
I agree. 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10 for
a mild recommendation. I'd say a good rental.
Good rental.
I actually had a fun time in theater. The music is pretty cool, and
yeah, the music is pretty much what makes it, because there's moments where you get really interesting shots mixed with the music, which probably couldn't be as good at home unless you have surround sound or something.
Yeah, so, it's a R-rated film, so you should
expect nudity. It's not too bad. There's nothing too hardcore, but yeah.
But yeah, 6 out of 10 for both of us.
That was Project X, and this is Two Guys, One Movie. Thank you for watching us. Comment, like, subscribe.
Yep, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Okay. Actually went pretty well.